Today we just have a little lighthearted entertainment for all you preppers out there. This is a list of the top 10 prepper hater responses that we see on prepper videos that were put out there by people who do not care about prepping, but they manage to watch the videos anyways so that they can make a bunch of snide comments. You know what I'm talking about. So let's get started. In no particular order. Number 1. Don't forget to stock up on tinfoil for all your little hats. This is a very old joke, folks. It's been circulating for decades. It's been thrown against preppers, against survivalists, against people who have conspiracy theories, whether they're right or not. It's an old joke, and it's not even funny, and it's hardly original. Guys, if you're going to sit there and try to make fun of preppers, show a little bit of imagination. Number 2. If shit hit the fan for real, no one will survive, no matter how much you've prepped. So why are you wasting your time? I'll tell you what, if there was a massive biblical type disaster that wiped out most of the Earth's population, there will always be pockets of people who manage to survive. Humans can be very resilient. So if you want to roll over and die, go right ahead. We'll just go on without you. I'm sure we'll manage. Somehow. Number 3. Why stock up on all that stuff? If the grid goes down, you can find that stuff anywhere. Let me tell you something. If the grid goes down, the department stores and supermarkets will be empty by the end of the week. They will be looted dry, and they're not going to get replenished. All that stuff you see in the stores, it gets restocked every day because we consume that fast. So where are you just going to pick this stuff up from? Number 4. I think I've wandered into paranoia central. This is just like number 1. This is a very old joke, and it's just as unfunny as the first one. Come on, prepper hater. Show us something original. Number 5. Why don't you just invest in something real, like stocks and bonds and 401ks, instead of make-believe stuff that will never happen? Make-believe stuff, like the economic crash in 2008, otherwise known as the Emergency Economic Stabilization Act, where millions of Americans lost their homes and their savings, or the savings and loan bailout in 1989, where millions of Americans lost their savings and homes, or the Great Depression, or any number of dozens of other incidents in the last 100 years, just in America, never mind the rest of the world. And we're supposed to put all of our trust in a 401k plan? At least if things got really desperate, I could sell my preps. They don't depreciate. Number 6. A real shit hit the fan situation could never happen in America. Really? Hell, the Revolutionary War was a shit hit the fan situation. So was the Civil War. And if you're referring to disasters, I suppose you've never heard of Hurricane Katrina or Mount St. Helens either. Number 7. I'm going to stockpile pornography and lotion. Do I even really need to answer this one? Do you have nothing better to do? Well, while you're sitting there playing with yourself and starving to death, we'll be going on. Number 8. When shit hits the fan, I'm gonna kill you and steal your shit. All I can say about that one is good luck, because I think our actual training trumps your Call of Duty marathons on PlayStation, kid. Number 9. Prepping is just an excuse for hoarders. While there are some preppers who are kinda like hoarders, most preppers that I've ever seen are very neat and very well organized. Statements like that are just ignorant. Number 10. What are you all worried about? If there was a disaster, the government would save you. And once again, I'm going to reference Hurricane Katrina. No sane person sits around waiting on the government to come and rescue them. If you are able-bodied, then take the initiative and take care of yourself and take care of your family. You cannot sit around waiting for a rescue. And a bonus, because we love giving you a bonus, call this number 11 if you will. If shit hits the fan, there is no Rick Grimes that is going to come and rescue you. You are all going to die. That one is true. There is no Rick Grimes that is going to come and save me. That's because I am Rick Grimes. Me and people like me. And a final word. Hey, if you're not interested in the subject of prepping or survival, then stay off the subject. Why the hell are you sticking your nose in it? There are plenty of other videos you can watch on YouTube. Have your laugh now, because if anything jumps off, we will be the ones laughing while you're feeding birds and worms.